everybody. Okay, we are live. Just a minute. All right. See what I can do here. Keep the one going, pointing on the leftish. If you all want to see something else with that camera too, let me know. I'm going to start looking with the close-up camera here. Hey, Starship Trooper, let me know how the audio is on that stream as well. Beluga. Yeah, I got the audio on, and I'm using that mic I used yesterday, so let me know how that is. What can we look at? So I am parked. I'm in the back of my truck here, so I can stay here for quite a while. I didn't hook up the solar power. I have solar power I can't hook up, so maybe I should do that as well. Real good? Awesome. All right, I'll look at the Starship a little bit. I'll get that in the screen here. And then I'll zoom in and I'll focus. So I haven't done any focusing on this close-up camera yet, but I will. All right, this is going to be the focus test here. Okay, it looks to be in focus now. Yeah, so Dak, it is windy and dusty. That is correct. So I've shown this in other videos, and I guess this is for the close-up camera. And you can just imagine it. I'll show it on both cameras, maybe. The area above the wing there, the forward wing. You see a patch of white is up there on a close-up camera, and so there was some tiles that came off there apparently during the last static fire. So I got some images of that with the last with the live stream I did. Hey Muriel, bonjour. Hey Jill. Doing good. Oh, thanks, Captain Pike. Awesome. Sofa King. Awesome. Kansas City in the house. I appreciate it, Sofa. Awesome. Captain Pike says the Russians apparently blew up something, a satellite. You got to recognize that the U.S. has become very. I haven't been following politics at all. So, you know, people like to pick on the Russians, but, you know, there's I mean, it's nice to identify someone you want to make your enemy and then make them your enemy. So I really don't know what's going on with politics. I have been out of the loop for a while. So I have no input on any information on political stuff. I don't know anything about what's going on. So I'm just focusing here on getting some good footage and moving humanity forward with some real news of pictures of water on another moon. You know, change the story of humanity. We can repeat the story of humanity. We can kind of repeat what's been done in the past and keep fighting, or we can change the story of humanity with new discoveries and new capabilities and new accomplishments in the civilian sector, not in the military sector, because when you do it in the military sector, it never gets to the civilians. So I'm trying to make peace more powerful. It is always more powerful, but in the short term, I want to make peace more a better thing. I know certain people only learn through war, so I don't know what to tell those type of people, but yeah. Well, Greg, do you work for the Department of Defense? I like it when people work for the military show up and start talking about stuff. It's always fun. All right, we're doing good. Doing good. Get some good shots with the other camera, with both cameras right now. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, well, the thing about the different moons here in the solar system, we've got 200 moons, so we got 200 moons to choose from, and all of them pretty much have ice on it. So why would you want to drill through 50 miles of ice on Europa when you can just drop a submarine through the tiger stripes on Enceladus? You don't even have to probably drill too hard, you know. Yeah, on Enceladus, there's liquid water vapor escaping to the atmosphere, so you really don't have to drill as far as you might have to on Europa. So you can go for a moon that has 2.5 times the amount of. Europa does have like 2.5 times the amount of water that the Earth has, so it has more water than Earth. But as far as the thickness of the ice, I don't know. But I do know that on Enceladus, on the moon, Enceladus around Saturn, the ice there is less than 5 miles thick, maybe less than a mile thick in some areas. So there you might not even have to drill at all. You just drop a submarine down into the ice, or maybe through 20 feet of ice, and then you're in the water, the ocean on that moon. So. I mean, why choose a hard mission when you can do an easy mission, you know? But the goal of Ocean Camera Space Corp is to encourage humanity to film, and to film it ourselves, or facilitate other people to film it, the liquid oceans and water on all the different moons and planets here in our solar system. So Europa is one of those moons here in the solar system. So that is part of the mission of Ocean Camera Space Corp, for humanity to accomplish that video photography of the oceans on Europa. I believe the military has already gone to every planet and moon in our solar system already. So I don't think we're accomplishing anything new here. Grumman apparently is joining with the new Intuitive Machines mission in partnership with NASA to go to the moon to drill for ice on the moon. The civilian aspect of Grumman is doing that, but you don't see the military or the secret aspect of Grumman saying anything about building a lunar rover, because that might be laughable for the military aspect of Grumman to be building a rover on the moon. That would be they might shy away from that, because it might be embarrassing for them to come forward with spending public funds to build a rover to go to the moon. The military aspect of Grumman, that would be embarrassing. You might have to tar him and kick him out of the office if they were asking for money to go to it. So if the military aspect of Grumman were asking for money to build a rover to go to the moon, they would get laughed at. Because in my opinion, they already have spaceships that have gone to every moon and planet here in the solar system. So that might have been 50 or 60 years ago, building a little go-kart to go to the moon. But yeah, the military aspect of Grumman probably has ships over a kilometer or more long up there in space doing stuff already, and probably already gone to many of the stars here in the solar system as well. So yeah, they would be the laughing stock of the planet, actually. But the civilian aspect of Grumman, for sure, they could build a rover to go to the moon and spend public money on that. That's acceptable. So. Because again, if you've never been in the military or the government, then you don't know how the government works. But that's how it works. It's called compartmentalization. Compartmentalization means one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing, because they're getting money and using it for their own purposes, and it's not for your or my benefit. So it's selfish. And it's secretive. Hey, March of Titans. Hey, Ganesh from India. Oh, we got a bunch of money coming in. Thanks. I gotta say hello to some of these people. Hey, J.A.M. Hey, what are you donating money for? Oh my God. All right, thanks, Jenny. Awesome. I was driving by the front gate there today. I didn't see the sign. I'll go back again. I'm going to check for it again, but I didn't see the sign when I was driving in. I may have been distracted when I was driving in this morning, but I didn't see it. I want to go back and drive again to see if it was still there, but I will check it when I leave. Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Sophie King, again. Thank you. Well, Jose, the thing about term limits is, you may kick out the people who are there in the public eye, but there's a lot of people who aren't in the public eye who never get switched out. So even if you have term limits, you're not going to affect the base of the government. You're only going to be affecting the people who are in the public view. And those people who go in and out of the public view through the terms, they aren't in the know about what's really going on. So yeah, you as a public are not going to be able to change what's going on in the government at all, actually, because the government is a bunch of corporations. And unless you're changing the ownership of those corporations, you're not going to change the results of those corporations. So you can change the CEOs, or you can change the public relations officers of those corporations, but those corporations are going to keep doing what they want to do, and with your public money. So that's just the way it is here on Earth. Again, you can change out the public relations individuals, but they don't do what they want to do. They do what they're told. So as long as you're dealing with a corporation and the ownership of that corporation doesn't change, you're going to keep getting the same result. It'll be in a different flavor. You'll get different flavors of news and events, but the goal of those corporations is going to continue to be what it always has been. Whatever it is that they're doing, those goals will continue, and you will not be able to change them through voting or any other method. Audio's choppy. All right, thanks, Shadow. Thanks for that. I'll put the mic in the hat. I can always change out the mic too. All right, the mic is in the hat. I think I'll just wear the mic. Yeah, I got to wear the mic because I need two hands for the other camera. Hey, Veronica. No news. Thanks for asking, though. Yeah, any dog that. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Yeah, Veronica. No news. Thanks for asking. I'm trying to think of something to show. Hey, Leon. Yeah, I don't deal in politics at all, actually. Or the correct response might be anymore. Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at kids today, or children, or even adults or young adults, if you never paid any attention to finance or politics, then you would believe almost anything that you're told, right? I mean, you just go vote, and the people you put in are in charge, and then the results you get are what those people chose to do once they got into charge, So I totally understand that perspective, and I do respect it. So I'm going to leave that unsaid with no commentary about it. It's a nice way to look at the world, though. That is true. Everybody likes watching that. Yeah, I like watching cement and concrete work as well. Yeah, Jose, that's true. That's what I'm saying. Yep, they are. That's just the way of the world. There's a lot that can be said about that, but what I like to say is I have a different view. I've got a view that says, if you imagine the life, if we look at humanity here on the earth and we say, we've lived here for thousands of years, right? And it hasn't always been a comfortable place to live. We haven't always had electricity here and flowing water. I mean, you can go to Africa and some other areas on the earth and still go back to that ancient way of living. But we haven't always had electricity and writing and stuff like that. And maybe the environmental conditions haven't always been very comfortable either. So, there have been times in our life where we've had to survive. Survival was not arithmetic, not spelling, but war. So there have been times in our past where war and the ability to fight was paramount. It had a better space because you needed to survive against all the other warring parties who also didn't have electricity and didn't have food, maybe. So that way of living, of survival, it is valid, and on camera 2 you're gonna have okay, anyway, so there's a survivalistic way of living, which is maybe where it's more like the corporate governments that we have. Potentially, I'm not saying all governments are corporate. I'm just saying potentially, and the military aspect of life, that was more necessary in warring times, and maybe there are things we need to be fearful of, and that's why those corporations persist, and the warring nature and the secrecy continues. Maybe there is some secrecy that is hiding some enemies that we need to be fighting and preparing to go to war about. So I don't know if that's currently the situation here on the earth, or even off the earth, where there are other civilizations that we're fighting with in a secret sector, and that's why the secrecy and the warlike aspects of life continue. And then if that were the case, then in the public sector, the ignorant or the people who have not gotten the information about the hidden enemy would not know the necessity of building the weapons and continuing with the corporate culture of destruction. But if there is an enemy, then there is a benefit to all the secrecy and the warlike aspects of many areas of public life, and that would explain that. So, if there is not an enemy, and the secrecy is only about fighting with each other, if we're just fighting with each other and we're not fighting with some other type of enemy, then that's just a sad, sorry state of affairs here, and that could be solved through communication. Hey, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Lincoln. Yeah, the thing about power, Simon says it's all about power. So, yeah, well, the thing about power is that until you have a spiritual experience, then power for you only means force and the application of force. For a lot of individuals who haven't had any spiritual experience and who don't believe in the soul, power for them is really the application of force. But when you do have a spiritual experience, you learn that power is something else. Power does not involve force, and it's not P equals IV. Power is not, that's like an electrical term for wattage. I mean, current times voltage is not, it's not necessarily power. I'm talking about a different type of power here. For me, power is an aspect of experience. It's an aspect of manifestation. I mean, in theory, well, if you look at it this way, every atom is said to have a tremendous amount of energy behind it. E equals mc squared says that there is a humongous amount of power in every atom. So in that aspect, in that way, every human has a tremendous amount of power, maybe potential power, kinetic versus potential. So every individual, every human has a tremendous amount of power. And I'm not referring to force. I'm referring to power as an awareness of capability or of reality. An awareness of reality, I would say, is power. Whereas for people who haven't had any spiritual experience or any awakening, they would say that power is force. So there is a good book on that called A Power versus Force by David Hawkins. And it's like it'd be like someone explaining love. What is love? If you've never been in love, then you could say it's like a certain type of force. But for those of you who have been in love, you would say it's not a force, right? And I'm not talking about a polarity. I'm not talking about an energetic movement. It's an opening. For me, at least. I don't know about you. Everybody's got a different view of love, but if you've never been in love, you might think of it as some type of chemical attraction, or maybe it's some type of I don't know. You got to tell me. Some type of stirring. But what does it mean to be in love? That's similar to my explanation for power. It's not a force. Hey, Kent, I would get in trouble if I went for any dirt here. And that would be a silly way to get kicked off those sites here. That would be very silly. Hey, Carl. Hey, Paul. Good morning. Hey, D-Live. Yeah, all I can say is it's not always the individual that does something that is the cause of the action. There's a lot of dust out here today. Okay, Jose, I like it. Maybe I could collect some of the dust out of the air. That's a good idea. I like that. So a big FedEx truck just got here. They're gonna probably offload something from this truck here. Okay, Simon says power is an individual state of being. I really like that, Simon. Congrats on that. That is, I like that a lot. I think, you know, it's also important to recognize that there are no individuals in the universe, and individuality is really an illusion because there's only one being in the universe. But if we were able to tweak that a little bit, I might say that power is an individual body's state of being, not an individual. I don't think there are any individuals anywhere, but power is an individual body's state of being. That's pretty good, Simon. Thank you. Anyway, I'll cover the. Hey, Carl, doing good? How you doing? I'll cover the FedEx truck with the close-up camera. But you know, everybody has their an opportunity to figure out what power means to them. You know, so that's good. That's a part of learning and just part of living a free life. That's good stuff. All right. There's a lot of engineers here on site today. It looks like a lot of groups of people walking around together. You can see a bunch of people over there by the, just going behind the SpaceX crane there. And there is some over there is I could see one truck over there, a tanker truck, probably offloading some liquid oxygen. Yeah, the Dragon. How you doing? Charlotte, I've only seen the SpaceX crane be where it is. I haven't been here on site all the time. Yeah, it did help pack up the Libra crane that was here. There was a big yellow crane here before, and they used the SpaceX crane to pack up and lift the other crane onto the different trucks that they trucked it over to the build site with. So it did perform some use already. Doing okay. There's a lot of dust in the air here today. The Dragon. Hey, Gary. Awesome. I'm going to be cleaning out my lungs later today. No joke. I think I'll have to go take a swim in the ocean or something. Hey, Mario. So I can kind of describe what I'm seeing here. Hey, Gabriel. That's what I can do. I just go around the site and I'll do like a couple pans around the site and describe what I'm seeing. Just show more active, show what's going on. All right, so here we go. With a close-up camera, I'm gonna zoom around the site and show some stuff. I guess we'll take a look at this. This is GSC Tank 4. I believe it's Tank 4. We do have the, I think this is liquid nitrogen. No, liquid helium. I believe that's liquid helium there from a couple days ago. I got that shot a couple days ago. So the GSC Tank 4 GSC 4 has a SPMT under it. So, and it is off the ground. So maybe they'll be moving that relatively soon. See, those legs have air underneath it. How you doing? What are you interested in seeing?
Everything.
Oh, okay, there you go. I'm trying to find new stuff.
Okay. YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, which channel?
Ocean Camera.
Ocean Camera,
and,
okay.
And Space Corp, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? Who are you?
Norway, coming from Norway.
Oh, wow, okay.
Coming here to see this.
You want to see anything into the mic? I got a microphone here. Because everybody, there's someone here from Norway. You can speak into that if you want. Oh, you can hold it too.
Hello. It's very interesting to coming here. Yeah, I'm coming all the way from Norway.
If you want to be on camera, you can sit over there, but only if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, you do? Okay.
This one?
Okay, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, this is Kjetil from Norway. Coming all the way from Norway. I've been on a business trip for 2 weeks, and then I take 1 week holiday here in Texas.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the weather like over there in Norway?
Norway now it's in Celsius where I live.
Okay.
Maybe between 0 and 10.
Okay.
So it's no snow yet.
Cool.
The snow will come soon.
What excites you about what are you seeing here, and how long you staying, or and what have you ever liked space in the past when you were a kid or something, or
Yeah, space has been interesting me all the time.
Oh, nice.
With the shuttles and everything, and yeah, interesting.
Cool.
And 2 years ago, I were at the Kennedy Space Center.
Oh, nice.
So this one is quite nice to see this.
Cool. There's 170 people watching. I don't know if you want to say anything. There'll probably be a couple thousand people watch it later today.
Okay.
If you want to say anything, or what you do, work, or anything.
I work with IT.
Oh, nice.
In a chemistry facility in Norway.
Okay. Is there anything exciting about that, or anything like really cool about anything you're doing, or?
Yeah, it's a very interesting place I work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. My name's Paul. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. See you guys.
Okay, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Cool. Thanks. One guy said super cool, so they like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to film it for myself there.
Oh, cool. Ocean Camera Space Corp.
Ocean Camera Space Corp.
Corp, like
Space
corporation. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Now I have just been interviewed by this guy live streaming on YouTube. So this has been done. So maybe I will find it on YouTube later.
Cool.
Will I find the interview on?
Yeah.
YouTube later?
It's live there right now, but yeah, it'll be there later too.
Yeah, okay.
This is camera 2.
Oh.
I've got camera 1 and 2, so this is camera 2.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, everybody, that was kind of cool. Ozzy, awesome. On the close-up camera, we're looking at the orbital launch platform, and the mound that they're building up over there underneath the orbital launch, right in front of it. Okay, Rocket Nerdle says, I wonder if they'll put up a big wall between the launch tower and the tanks. Seems like a no-brainer. Yeah, well, maybe. They could. They could. Hey, Kyle. Gabriel, that's funny. Maybe. That's nice that he was willing to be on camera and wanted to say hello. All right, so what are we looking at here? See, what they've done in the past is one of those. Okay, I think they are taking the berm dirt and bringing it over to the back there that the close-up camera has by the orbital launch platform. They're building a berm over there, so maybe they scavenged all the dirt from the berm here by the road, and they're taking it back to the orbital launch platform there. Yeah, obviously the chopsticks are active, but they're not using them right now because it had to be active for them to turn it to the side there. So yeah, the chopsticks, you know, they are functional, but it doesn't go up and down yet. I haven't seen them do that yet. That'll be the next big thing that we see. I think there's a possibility that this FedEx truck just came to the wrong location because it is leaving now, and I didn't see them offload anything. So a bunch of times trucks will come here and they'll just go back to the build site because I think, or it's making a right. We'll see where it goes. They may be taking this. No, yeah, they are taking it down to the build site. I didn't see them offload anything from the truck, so it must have just gotten to the wrong destination here. But I think you can see in the back there, they are building a berm. I get a bigger, wider view on that. We got the big berm there, and then they're building an addition to it in the back there. And yeah, I got lucky. Good. Pretty good. Yeah.
You see the videos, but I had to come up from Arizona.
Awesome.
Oh.
Well, if you want to say anything on camera, you're welcome to. 200 people watching, a couple thousand will watch it later.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to get your info.
Oh, sure.
You got like a website or something on my phone channel?
Ocean camera.
Ocean camera?
Yeah.
That's like,
On YouTube, you can. Otherwise, oceancam.com is the web. Not space.
oh, okay.
But on YouTube, it's Ocean Camera.
Oceancam.com.
Not space. Yeah.
Oh, ocean.
Cam.space.
What's your name?
Paul.
Oh, I'm Rick. That's my brother's name.
Awesome.
Been doing this a long time?
Yeah, since March. Yeah.
Yeah, I met a guy, Ryan, on the other thing over there.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't want internet out here.
Right. Oh, you don't have. I got you.
I got this deal with Spectrum. They put me back on Verizon.
Okay.
$14 a month, but you know,
Yeah.
you get out the need too if you really can't have it.
Yeah, I started out with Verizon here, and then I had to switch to AT&T.
Yeah, I had AT&T for a long time, and I got the call phone, but then I saw you on that project, this email on 13 phone, something wrong with the Gmail on the iPhone.
Okay, yeah, I got an iPhone here. What do you see that really gets to you? Everything is. Yeah.
It's for something like that. Remind me of the series. This guy had these puppeteer heads, you know, from Henry Niven.
Okay.
But this alien race made these indestructible homes. That's what it
You want to say anything you want about the ship and whatever that you were just saying. This is somebody else.
Visiting from Phoenix after Sedona today. But the ship remind me of Henry Niven was, I think, in South Carolina. Puppeteer home. Puppeteer home number 2 of I think you had a Ring World. Anyway, first series of books. The book was called End States. It was a short story. Somehow people were dying inside a puppeteer home. And they gave this guy a mission to figure out why.
Awesome.
Larry Niven, man, he's a big writer. He's my hero. Ring World. They went out, mined the whole solar system.
Okay.
They built the ring around the sun, like I was saying.
All right.
At the same distance. So you created a world surface area of 360 degrees.
The same distance from the sun as
Yeah,
Earth.
like a big ring.
Oh, this guy created a ring around the sun.
Yes.
Same distance from the Earth in that book.
Then they created shadow squares to go across the sun. At Ring World, they created this same distance as him. So we basically had the same surface area of 360 Earths. But he had to create shadow squares in between that, and the shadow squares would give him light and darkness. That's another story.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite books.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to check it out. Thank you.
Oh, it's absolutely the best.
Have they made it into any movies or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
It really is shocking.
All right.
Yeah. If I'm watching Foundation on Apple Plus TV, it's okay, but
Okay.
I read the 5 books that has not.
I read a bunch of Michael Crichton in the beginning, and you went to, what was it? Where you just were in Arizona?
Yeah, I'm
Sedona?
from original Minnesota. My background's engineering, but I got my pilot's license at age 16. Like
All right.
Armstrong.
I got my pilot's license about 19. That's cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we were flying Cessna 150s.
Yeah.
It dates me $8 an hour wet.
Okay.
So the guy just loved flying, and it was good.
A lot of dust out here, everybody. Just a minute.
I was going to say, you got to be careful with your camera lenses, huh?
Yeah.
My uncle, he's a guy who was a Hollywood producer, and then he got into Google when this guy goes. Now he's got a channel called Bill's Channel. That's
Okay.
my uncle, Bill Day, like in the sun.
Okay.
Check him out. What if it's
Bill
Bill Day?
Day.
Like
Okay.
night and day.
Okay.
Bill's Channel. One of them's Lucky, No Lucky. All this funny stuff.
You're gonna have to say that to the rest of the people and just say what you just
I'll
said.
give a plug to my favorite uncle, my Tio. His name is Bill Day, D-A-Y. He's got a channel called Bill's Channel. One of the side ones is called Lucky, No Lucky. So you get to decide. People running across, it's all public video where people are doing incredibly dangerous things, and you get to decide if they live or die.
Oh, okay. Well,
Lucky, no lucky.
do you mind if I get you on camera for a bit? Okay. People like to say who is it that was speaking? Okay.
Tio Rico from Sedona.
From Sedona, everybody.
Yeah, but I've been all over the world, but I'm waiting. See, I got my university ready to go.
All right.
If you want to contribute, I have my own foundation, Elon. If you're out there watching, Mars University. And I've got it set up for Olympus Mons in the South End.
Awesome.
So I'm first. Mars University, Tio Rico, and we'll set it up with your help. Thank you.
Awesome.
What do you do with all the money, right? But anyway, I got the ideas from Smithsonian.
All right.
Because he didn't even see America, and they put the money for 152 years and decided to build the Smithsonian Institute.
Okay.
So, here we go. You must get here pretty early to get this choice spot.
Well, I got here around lunchtime, and then someone pulled out. So
Gotcha.
I was slowly coming in, and someone pulled out.
Well, this is a thing.
Nice to talk with you, man.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thank
Thanks.
you too.
Good to see you in town. Yeah, I like you,
That was good. That was fun. Okay, Boo Boo, 1977. I would say they're removing the berm to either put some. It looks like they're taking the dirt and moving it to the back there, where they're building another bigger berm or an extension on the existing berm there. I'll zoom in because I can zoom in on this camera. There you go. You can kind of see there is an extension to that berm there. That is the big berm, and they're kind of closing off that space to the orbital launch platform. So the immediate use of that dirt is going to that berm back there. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, they're building a lot of other stuff here on the site as well, so maybe they're going to use it for somewhere else. But and they'll probably put a bunch of containers here along the road or something like that. or build a. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they are. Maybe they're gonna put. Maybe they're just gonna build a bigger parking lot. I don't know. All right, Gary, that is a good idea. You know, I was trying to figure out why would I do business cards, and I guess people do show up here, and we talk about stuff. So it would be good to hand out business cards. You know, instead of with the website on it and everything, or the YouTube channel. After we do a chat, give them a YouTube card. You know, a card. Thanks for being on the show, kind of thing. Awesome, Boo Boo. Yeah, so when there is a view of the catch arm there from the side of the road in front of the tank farm. So from that side, where you're looking at the over launch platform from over by the tank farm, then you do get a back view of the over launch platform and also that berm area. They put a big culvert under their area, the section of berm that they're building. So there is a passageway underneath there, maybe for water or something. So there you can see that from that angle, but you can't really see much more of that berm. Maybe from the dunes at the beach, we might be able to get a good shot of the berm as they build it up. I'll keep an eye out for that as something good to take some photographs of. Yeah, if anybody wants to make some business card designs for me, you're welcome to create a design. And if it's good, and if I like it, I'll start using it. So if you've got any free time or you're really creative and you want to design a couple cards, maybe I'll have a couple different types of cards. But yeah, I could use some business card designs if anyone wants to just send me an image. All the links and everything you can find all of them in the About section on YouTube or on the oceanchem.space website. So I guess, yeah, so what I was doing before was I was going to talk about what I see here on the site and zoom around. So hey, Sarah. Awesome. Tower section scaffolding. I still see some scaffolding on the tower. Okay, Brian, yeah, I'll zoom in on the over launch platform. The big SpaceX crane is kind of in the way, but we can get a decent view of half of the orbital launch platform. Thanks, Gary. All right. Good idea, though. Okay, are they painting the tank covers? They are a white color. In the shade, they look gray, but on the right side of the PSC tank covers, they are a white color. Hey, Alan. Okay, Rocket Noodle. I was trying to make it an exciting, captivating business card. Yeah, I can do the basics of just putting the emails and stuff like that on it. Yep. Hey, Brian, you wanted any closer shots of the launch platform, or is that good enough? I can zoom in on the top of it, or I can zoom in on the sides of it. Maybe I'll just zoom in on everything. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't seen that piece there before. I think it is new. All right, checking out the chat. Just a minute. Hey, Da Vinci. Okay, that was a nitrogen tanker that just went by. So they were offloading nitrogen over at the tanker just left, and they were off. The tanker that just went by said nitrogen on it. So they just finished unloading a nitrogen tanker over there. Angling this back a little bit, give me a little higher view. That's good. Well, I'm pretty sure the other tank down there. We'll see. We'll take a look, see what it says. We might be able to get a good shot of what the tank name says. See if we can find out what it is. So that's oxygen right there. It says oxygen. So yeah, they're doing LOX and nitrogen. So. Hey, Rocket Nerdle, me too. Every day's a new day. You never know what's going to happen here, and it's exciting for me to come out here and check out what's going on. Yeah, I don't always know if I'm going to get any good footage of anything, but it is worth coming out to check it out. Okay, we're looking at an oxygen tanker coming by here. So that LOX tanker that we just looked at with the zoom in just left. See if we can take a look at the sun. Nah, can't see anything. The sun appears to be there though. See if we get any good shots of the that's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Huh. They have one of the grid fins strapped down. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Let me get it in focus just a little bit. Just a minute. That's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. Well, I'll get some shots of that when I leave the site here. I'll get some better close-up still shots of that, and from the other side, and see what it's attached to, that grid fin, because I've never seen that before. You know. Let me do a little work here. Just a minute. I'm in the back of my truck, so even if I shift my body, it's gonna move. If I try and focus a little better. That's about the best I can do. All right, I'll get that shot later. Looks very interesting. All right, that is a bird sitting up there on the grid fin. Some type of spool back there, maybe with some wire in it or something like that. I think I'll end this live stream soon. All right, they are compacting it, everybody. Okay, the Finchy. Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Boober. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end the streams here and maybe take some photos around the site. And if I get enough photos, I will do a slideshow. So I'm going to end the stream here. Look at the chat. Thanks, Flair. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's a long growing season here too. Yep. Hey, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting a better view right now, Mark, but we'll see how it all goes. See how it goes. All right, I'm going to end the close-up view. If there's anything else y'all want to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'll end it here. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Adios, adios. Thank you.